Hi, I'm David Popp, and welcome to the first installment of our video journal for building our next project railroad. You are getting such a sneak peek on this railroad, it hasn't even been named yet. But basically what we're doing is we're taking the town of Williams Bay, as you can see what little there is of it here on the MRT, and we're going to use that as our project railroad for 2011. So the project railroad is pretty much going to encompass this whole Williams Bay side here. We start where there's this little valley, that's going to be a town eventually. We'll come along here to the interchange yard between the Wisconsin and Southern and the MR&T. Now, though we're modeling that because we're on the MR&T, you could actually model just about any modern railroad interchange you'd like. CNCP, such as Duplainville, which is not too far from us here. But you can see that the scenery was never quite finished in here. A lot of industries were never completed. So here's a sneak peek at what the plan's going to look like. We'll start with the MR&T design. This was originally drawn by Andy Sporandio years ago when the layout was first conceived. The area we'll be working on is right here, the Williams Bay section. As you can see, we've got the MR&T main line that is coming from Milwaukee heading towards Rockford. It runs into the town of Williams Bay. It'll cross over this small little creek here, which ironically is called Turtle Creek. We're going to add a highway bridge into this section here. And then some of the key features on the new section of the layout will include an ag supply, which will receive carloads of fertilizer, a very large grain elevator complex. Moving along, we decided we wanted to have some sort of manufacturing industry, and so something we haven't modeled is an appliance factory, that makes stoves and refrigerators and things like that. So we have a fairly large complex of brick buildings that'll run along the backdrop here for the appliance industry. Back in MRP 2010, there was a great article on a corn syrup transloading facility, and so we decided we'll take and put one of those along the back wall here. Finishing out our tour of what Williams Bay is going to look like, we have the spot for the depot. The MR&T does have commuter service, and so we wanted to include that still, so there will be a commuter platform that runs along there. And then that area that I showed you earlier with the valley, that will have a small town in it, a road that will cross over the Whistler main line and out. Now, of course, pretty much nobody's going to build the MR&T as it is in their basement, and that's okay. When you see the January 2011 issue of Model Railroader, we'll have designs for how to build this as a shelf layout, how to build this as part of an existing home layout with all sorts of options for staging and getting both railroads in and out of the scene. So I'm looking forward to getting started on the project, and I hope you'll enjoy watching our video journal of building the whatever junction town this winds up being.